Welcome again on Breaking the Silence podcast with your host, Victor Company. As usual, we always talk about the issues of health. So today we are going to talk about the issue of nutrition and malnutrition. So I'm with an expert who is going to explain more about this topic. So don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment so that you can follow up everything on our discussion. So, Mr. You are welcome.
Thank you so much, boss.
Yeah. So, first thing, I would like you to tell the people who are you, so that maybe they can know you.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Moses Justice Chibwe, and as you already said, I studied nutrition, and I just want to share a lot about nutrition here. So it's a glad to be here. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's it. Oh, Malawians. I'm with this guest, and we are going to explore more on nutrition and malnutrition. So please stick around. So you are most welcome again.
Thank you so much.
So first thing, I would like you to explain what does it mean when we say nutrition.
Okay. So nutrition, it it sounds familiar when we talk about nutrition. Most of the guys just say nutrition, nutrition.
Yeah.
But when we talk of nutrition,
Yeah.
it's like the process when the body consume and absorb nutrients
Yeah.
from the food
Okay.
to support growth and development. So when we talk of nutrition,
Yeah.
we talk most about growth and development of the person. So
Yeah.
the nutrients we get from the food
Yeah.
is that nutrients that support the growth and development of the person.
Okay, fine. So you have talking about the how we can know that the nutrition is. So next, I would like you to say how person or how people can get healthy concerning on nutrition. How can a person get nutrition? Maybe when you just say that maybe it's like nutrition someone cannot take it from the certain place. It's a matter of eating foods. So how a person can get that nutrition?
Okay, thanks. When we talk of
Yeah.
nutrition we get it from food,
Okay.
but it's just a matter of food. What diet are we having?
Yeah. It's not anything.
Yeah, not anything. We can just get the nutrition whatsoever. But when we talk of nutrition,
Yeah.
we mainly focus on the first thing we talk about most is like carbohydrates.
Okay.
The first thing the body needs, maybe say for metabolism,
Yeah.
whatsoever, is energy.
Yeah.
So
Energy,
we need to
yeah.
have energy in our diet. So we need to have food that are high in energy food. So you already know, like here in Malawi,
Yeah.
we mainly like sima.
Sima,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So that thing that help much on energy of the body.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That people, you are advising people they
Yeah,
must
first,
conserve carbohydrates foods.
yeah, first they should mainly focus on carbohydrates. And apart from carbohydrates, we also have the proteins. So
Okay.
we know we can find proteins maybe from beans,
Yeah, indeed.
from meat.
Yeah.
So that proteins help in the body tissue production, like cell division,
Okay.
whatsoever. Yeah, that thing that proteins do. Okay, these proteins we can find from beans, from meat. So like proteins help much in the building of body tissues.
Okay.
So it's just the contraction of body muscles is the work of that protein that do that.
Okay. So, what are some type of food that person can eat so that it can match that nutrition?
Okay, as recommended daily allowance, we need to take all 6 food groups a day.
Okay.
So we need to make sure that our diet contains all 6 food groups each and every day to maintain our body health. So we need to have these proteins, as already told you. We need to have these carbohydrates,
Yeah.
and then there's also these vitamins.
Yeah.
So vitamins, it help much in building, boosting the immune system of
Immune
the
system,
body.
yeah.
So it can fight against the infections. So we need to have that vitamins, and we need also to have these lipids or the
Yeah,
fats.
yeah,
The
the
fats.
fats, yeah.
Yeah, it also works the fruits. So we need to take fruits each and every day. So the fruits, it also help much in fighting against the infection.
Yeah.
So we need to also have the fruit between our meal. After the meal, we should take the fruit. It also help much. And we also have minerals. So
Yeah.
minerals, we can find minerals like okay, many minerals contains like calcium, zinc,
Yeah.
magnesium, whatsoever. So you can find minerals from fish bones. Yeah. So we need to take these nutrients so that we can boost our nutrition status.
Okay. In short, let's group them these factions or these foods, groups of foods. In short, how can you break them? What are the importance of these foods? In short, just as a main significant of these foods in the nutrition of the person.
Okay. So when we take all these six food groups,
Yeah.
the aim is that we need to have the healthy body, so that the healthy body,
Yeah.
the body that can fight against infection, the body that can grow well, the body that can function properly. So
Yeah.
we need to have healthy body, not the weaker body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, fine. You have talked that we must take well balanced diet foods every day as our daily routine. So, what are the signs a person can see that, according to these signs, I have seen there is nutrition in there? So, what are the signs that a person can see that there is nutrition there?
Okay. When we talk about the science,
Yeah,
we can talk about the appearance of the person.
yeah, indeed.
So the person, okay, we can talk about the nutrition, about the growth of the person.
Yeah,
If the person is lacking the essential nutrients, he may grow. There may be restriction in
oh,
growth.
growth, yeah.
Yeah, they may grow stunted, or we may see others wasting. We may see others underweight. So this thing show that there's lack of some essential
You
nutrients.
mean
But
these people who are sure that they like
okay, okay, not necessarily. I mean, but stunted is one of the signs of lack of nutrients. So they grow stunted
Yeah.
because when you grow, it means that nutrients are working.
Yeah, working
Yeah.
properly.
So this short guys,
Yeah.
just necessarily mean that at some point
You see
lack
the way
nutrients.
they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Okay, fine. So the next thing, maybe we can say, what are these signs also? If someone is lacking this in nutrition, what can we solve for them? What are some of the signs?
Okay, like frequent illnesses
Yeah.
can be one of the signs of the person is lacking some essential nutrients. Like most of the people, most of the body to fight against the infection,
Mm.
it means that they need the nutrients that can protect the body itself
Okay.
before seeking medical attention whatsoever.
Yeah.
They need to fight the body itself. So for body to fight, it needs some essential nutrients. But if the person is lacking these nutrients, you see that the person maybe week after week
Yeah.
is complaining about something. And also we can talk about cognitive factors like thinking capacity of the person. It also requires nutrients.
Okay.
Yeah. It might sound awkward, but it is very true and
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Because for the intelligence of the person, it means that the brain is working very, very well.
Yeah.
So the brain is well, you can see that the person is doing well, or maybe in class,
Yeah.
or at some work,
Even
they may
at work,
function well,
yeah,
they
yeah.
may function properly. Yeah. So it's one of the signs that the nutrients are well.
So you have talked that if someone is lacking nutrition, maybe he can face amount of frequent illness. So what are some of the diseases that the person may face because of lacking this nutrition?
Okay, when the person is lacking nutrition,
Mm.
nutrients are lacking in the body, he may develop some diseases like we call it okay, he can have protein energy malnutrition,
Okay.
which is like marasmus,
Yeah.
like kwashiorkor.
Yeah.
It mostly occur in children because
Children.
children, they are still in the process of development.
Yeah.
So they need a lot of nutrients for them to grow.
Okay.
So if they are lacking these nutrients, we may see them grow stunted. So we may also talk about overnutrition, which is like the person may be obesity.
Obesity.
Yeah, it's also part of nutrition.
Not like as a natural person it is, but
No,
just
no, no.
because of
Yeah,
overnutrition.
overnutrition, it means that the person is taking a lot of fats.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is most dangerous in relating to nutrition.
nutrition.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. This is the way we are doing with our podcast here on breaking the silence with your host Victor Company. So today we are discussing on nutrition and malnutrition. So before we conclude, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment so that you can get everything what we are discussing. So before we wind up, I would like you to say more on malnutrition. So, on malnutrition, how people can have an insight on malnutrition. What is malnutrition?
Okay, malnutrition, it might sound familiar, or it might sound related to nutrition, but malnutrition is also another way, it's another part.
Yeah.
When you talk of malnutrition, it's like the imbalances, like in or excess. We can also talk about okay, we can talk of imbalances,
Yeah.
excess of
Okay.
intake of nutrients or deficiencies is also there in malnutrition.
Yeah.
I have talked these things. Excess intake,
Yeah.
which is excess over intake of the nutrients.
Nutrients.
Yeah. We are also talking about imbalances, which is lack of balance in these nutrients.
Yeah.
Right? I have also talked of deficiency. These are the diagnoses that come after lack of some nutrients. So when you talk about malnutrition, you need to look at these three things.
Okay, fine. So let's go straight to the signs and the symptoms that people can see that this person is malnutrition. What are the signs?
Okay, so as I already talked on nutrition,
Yeah.
malnutrition, it means that the person is lacking nutrients. So there can be the signs like started growth, like I already talked in nutrition.
Yeah.
There can be also obesity can also be there because of I have also talked about excess.
Overnutrition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there can be obesity and there can be also another signs of cardiovascular diseases because when you
Okay.
talk about the person is taking a lot of fats, he may develop heart-related disease like cardiovascular, or there can be also hypertension, TB, whatsoever, all diseases that are related to overnutrition is also there in malnutrition.
Okay, fine. So this is the way you have compared about the nutrition and nutrition. So you have talked that if the person is lacking nutrients, may face stunted growth, maybe just have the frequency illness, and you have talked that if the person is facing those things, maybe just because is facing that impact, they may face uh, thinking capacity may also lower. Yeah. So on malnutrition, let's stick on infects. Of course, someone is facing malnutrition. What are some of the infects maybe a person can face because of having this malnutrition?
Okay, thanks so much. When you talk about malnutrition, it's a very big issue.
Okay.
So it has a lot of effects,
Yeah.
related to malnutrition. The first effect is like poor development,
Yeah.
poor growth. If the person have malnutrition, it means that his development may be very, very poor and weaker body, so that this person can live in danger life related to a healthy one.
Yeah.
If a person is having malnutrition, it is very difficult for him to for the body to function well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the most important factor on the effect of this malnutrition, I've already seen, is global worldwide,
Yeah.
is death. A lot of death is associated with nutrition issues
Yeah.
worldwide. So when you talk of malnutrition, it's not an easy way.
Yeah. It's a big issue.
Yeah, it's a big issue worldwide, and the combination of undernutrition and overnutrition is very, very difficult to handle. So it is associated with a lot of deaths. The most especially under 5.
Yeah.
You may check on the data from the clinics, a lot of death associated with under 5 children is due to overnutrition or undernutrition. So that's the issue.
Okay, fine. This is just about of general impacts of malnutrition. So I would like you to explain on the categories. For instance, I would like to say impacts of malnutrition on an individual as a special individual. What are the impacts that a person can face just because of having malnutrition?
Okay. The first thing is what I already talked about, the poor development as an individual
Yeah.
cannot develop well. So after poor development, there can be it is also difficult for them to do a lot of development issue on the family. So when the person is malnutrition or malnourished, it
Yeah.
means that he may spend most of his time on in the hospital
Yeah.
whatsoever. So they can also he can also be vulnerable to some socio-economic issues like
Yeah.
he can't do like agriculture,
Yeah.
he can't do the community participation. So
Mm.
it can also affect the person economic welfare
What about in family level now?
in family level and family level. I talked about the issue of intelligence, that the cognitive factor of nutrients
Yeah.
is that the person may develop like thinking capacity of the person. So it's in the family,
Yeah.
most especially to the children, if they born undernourished and they are living in the family where nutrients is becoming the issue.
Yeah.
It means that there's this challenge of poor growth first, then thinking capacity may be lower,
Yeah.
and there's a high probability that they can't do well during their academic journey. Yeah.
Yeah, the family we are talking about present in the a certain society or a community. So what are the impacts that a community can face just because their people are malnutrition?
Okay, so it means like society as whole,
Yeah.
it is also the issue to concern because if the family is facing the issues of nutrition, it means that like automatically the society is
So
also going to be
yeah,
affected
going
because
to
the
struggle because
family
of that.
can't go like to do development together with the community because
Yeah.
society to develop, they means that the community members they come together and they have the common issue and they do their development.
Yeah.
But if the person is undernourished, it is difficult for him to they can go there and doing the community participation
Yeah.
is there. Yeah, so it means that there can be lower development in the community. Yeah, there may be high cases of sickness.
Yeah.
So you already know the person. If the person is sick, he can't do the things that the normal person can do. They will have the most of their times in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's difficult in the community.
So let's conclude on the national level now. What the impacts like national level can face it because the people in the country are malnutrition.
Okay, so malnutrition also affect the country as well, cause the country. Let's take like developing country. We don't know Malawi is a
Malawi,
developing
yeah.
country. We are facing a lot of issues like food insecurity.
Yeah.
These things lead to malnutrition automatically. So instead of the government that you can do other development like building like infrastructures or roads, they will take that money that they can use on that project, focusing on nutrition so that they can boost the health of the people. So by the end of the day, we'll have the poor roads, poor infrastructure. So the development can't also be prospered in the country where there is high cases of malnutrition. So,
Okay, fine. You have talked about the impacts of the malnutrition on an individual level, family level, community level, and national level. So, for the sector we are talking about, there is authorities who are responsible in these sectors. What are the roles that people, mainly the authorities, they can do to deal with the issue of the malnutrition? What are the roles that they can conduct?
okay, so malnutrition is the big issue, but if there is good policies, uh, we can deal with malnutrition
Yeah.
as the country. So it's our role as the individual or society or the government as well.
Yeah.
They can also focus on dealing with this malnutrition. So the first law of the government is okay. We can civic educate people.
Yeah.
So most of the people can just take the food as long as that. Okay, we take the food, we are enough.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
go,
just
but
because we are hungry.
they don't know. Yeah, you can ask the we can ask the people, most especially who are living in rural areas, so
Yeah.
name 6 food groups or just 3 food groups. They don't know. They just say we eat.
Just
We
because we are
as long as we are satisfied.
yeah.
Yeah, they go. But we need to educate these people that these nutrients they function this, and to deal with this disease we need to take these
Yeah.
nutrients. We need to do this. So that's it. We need
Okay,
to
fine.
educate. So we can also like we are talking about under 5.
Yeah, and the 5.
Okay. Nutrition. The issue has come of malnutrition. It is also responsible for government to provide like supplement foods like this Latif they find in the hospitals,
Yeah.
like formula formula milk, like you can find formula 100, formula 75 in the hospitals.
Yeah.
It is also there to help these people who are in severe malnutrition so that they can just help to recover their body gradually.
Okay, fine. So you have talked the ways or roles that this authority can take to deal with this malnutrition. So before we conclude, where people can go to seek or to seek the information of malnutrition, maybe it's just because this problem is happening to us, so we need to take any step. So where people can go to take this or to seek information concerning only malnutrition and nutrition.
Okay, the information of nutrition, you can find the information most especially in under 5 clinic, because nutrition start when the child is born.
Yeah.
I can also just say it start in the during the after the pregnancy.
Yeah.
After the woman is pregnant, it means that the nutrition the nutrition of the baby have started. So
Yeah.
it is very important to find the data of this nutrition in the under 5 clinics, because they do nutrition assessment there, they do nutrition screening. So you can also find the data there, how the issues of nutrition is going as a country or as a community.
Okay, fine. You have talking a lot. So just have a matter of pieces of advice or recap of the advice that you can give it to the Malawians so that they can avoid this concept of malnutrition. Can you just share the some of advice concerning on our topic before we round up?
Okay, to my fellow Malawians, nutrition is a big issue. So we need to take nutrition very, very important. So when you talk about nutrition, we need to focus. We need to focus. We know that we are poor. Majority of the Malawians are poor, but we need to try to find this each and every day. We need to have the diet that contains at least 5 to 6 food groups. It can help in our health. For good Malawians, for good development, we need to have good nutrition. So as a Malawian, we need to focus on these nutrients. And for people who have access to a lot of foods like supplement food can help those who are in need. So it's my encouragement to those who have things that can share to others so that we can all together come up with we can deal with issue of malnutrition. Because when you talk about malnutrition like in the other countries,
Yeah.
it's like the past issue. They already deal with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So we also need to do better as a country, Malawi.
This is max end of our discussion today with the segment of malnutrition and nutrition. Always, you are with me, Victor Company, as your host. So today we was talking about the nutrition and malnutrition, as we have already said. So until next time, we are going to have another topic on health issues. You know, our segment will also talk about the health. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Until next time, we are going to have another topic. Goodbye.